Beat is so hot, I ain't gotta fake. I can make the earthquake. Beat is so hot, I ain't gotta fake. I can make the earthquake.
Alright, so a little bit of backstory on my new mountain bike here. 18-inch Trek 3500 alpha aluminum. Uh, Found it a week ago on one of these residential streets down here. Guy was getting rid of it. Asked him if I could have it. He said sure. There was no chain, no pedals. The shifting cables were all stretched out of whack. Rim tape was all crumbling, but luckily the tires were salvageable. The grips were not. The grips were gummy and deteriorated. So new grips, new housing for the shifting, and went with white to give it some pop. And new chain, 7-speed, 3 in the front, 7 in the rear, so 21. It's a Shimano Tourney, Suntour SR triple in the front, Tourney front derailleur, 7-speed trigger shifters, Shimano Tourney up in the front. And I think this is a 2013 in this like light blue colorway. The rear has 1434 with the Mega being 34, and pedals real well, bearings feel good. Tune-up was done, re-greased, headset, bearings, bottom bracket, all that stuff good, new tubes, and same tires that probably came on the bike. So it looks like this bike was stored in a garage and maybe ridden around the block maybe once or twice. Because the frame looks really good. It's an 18. If you've been watching for the channel for a long time ago I had a small, like a 13 or a 14, which only fit one bottle cage. So I'm really stoked that this can fit two, because I am 5'8". Sorry, the audio kind of totally dipped out there. But I was saying, because I am 5'8", a size 13-inch frame was way too small. So in Trek, their mountain bikes in the 18 are rated at a medium large. So that fit me really well, and I didn't have to get an extended seat post aftermarket. I could just use the one that already came on the bike. So that was good. And then I was saying, before the volume had cut out, this was my original test ride right here on Strava, this 2 mile ride around Mililani Loop over here. And in all, I spent about $200 in repairs for the shifting cables, the new shifting housing, which is the white colored one on the bike. Pedals, I just used my wife's pedals off her bike, just regular flat pedals, but I have pedals already on my Sequoia that I could just change over. What else? He changed the shift housing that goes right into the rear derailleur, that small piece back there, and new grips, the ergo grips, because when I ride long distance I want to have a flat place to put my palms, because the round grips are good, I found, for short rides, but really long rides, like 40-mile rides on a mountain bike, I would want to have the ergo grips, which give you a flat spot to put your palms. And I got the lock-in grips that tighten down with an Allen key so that the grips don't spin. What else did I put on there? New chain, 7-speed chain. And Daniel put that all on there at the bike shop. He's my main mechanic at IAEA, the bike shop. awesome mechanic. And what else can I say about this bike? Can't wait to take it on a trail and jump some small, tiny jumps, maybe 1 to 2 foot jumps, and see how this bike handles. There's some other videos I saw with this bike doing some gnarly trails, so that's cool. I'm hopeful. And even if not, even if it is just a commuter, I'm still happy I scored it for 200 bucks. I think the bike originally is like 450, maybe 500 bucks. It is a Trek, so Trek makes some really expensive bikes, so I'm glad I scored this bike on the cheap, just walking around the neighborhood, and happened to come up on a score. So if you're looking to get a mountain bike, maybe just go run around your neighborhood and ask people if they're throwing away a bike. Hey, it could happen. It happened to me. Alright, thanks for watching.